2 times Gru almost cried in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one happened after Maxim Lamal scratched him out of anger, leaving him with a threat. We can spot Gru almost cry for the very first time. Number 2. The second one happened at the end of the movie, when Gru Jr. finally embraced Gru as his father. The moment was just so sad for Gru that he actually cried. 3 Poppy coolest moments ever in Despicable Me 4. The first one was when she caught Gru and then exposed the fact that his real name is Gru. The second part was when she hacked into the internet server just to confirm everything and prove him wrong.
Gru.
The last one was when Poppy was literally practicing her cool dance move. What amazed me the most was her secret handshake.
Poppy.
2 Minion scary moments in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one happened after this particular Minion met Mel to warm up his coffee. Without hesitation, Mel lost control, making his laser to destroy the satellite and then almost killed the Minion. Number 2. The second incident occurred after Mel successfully saved the old lady cat, but after a kiss he simped so hard that he almost killed the woman and the cat. 2 times Poppy almost died in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one happened during the honey badger attack scene, as the honey badger was chasing her, which made her trigger the alarm that almost cost them everything.
Oh no! I ruined her heist!
Number 2. The second one was when she was running away from the old lady out of fear. She jumped off a cliff and almost died, not until Gru saved her life. 3 times we saw the stuck Minion in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one was at night when his brothers came to disturb him, when he was peacefully sleeping on his own. Number 2. The second one was when this particular Minion got too aggressive, hitting his brother continuously. The stuck Minion can be spotted laughing. The last one was when he was entertaining himself by watching Lucy fight the old lady. 2 Vector happiest moments in Despicable Me 1 and 4. Number 1. The first one happened at the end of the Minions, after Gru and the Minions were celebrating their victory. You can clearly spot Vector dancing happily on the moon. Number 2. The second one was during Gru and Maxim Ultimate Song presentation. Vector made a sneaky appearance, but he did it in a happy way.
Let's boogie!
The tragic story of the stuck Minion in Despicable Me 4. The stuck Minion is the Minion that was put in a vending machine by his brothers, and he stayed there throughout the movie. But he actually got out, but it didn't go well after that. When he was inside the machine, he managed to push the machine and busted himself out. But all this got ruined when the machine fell on a button and went to complete lockdown, leaving him stuck for life. So he never really got to celebrate with Gru. 2 Poppy cutest moments in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one was when they first arrived to the castle. Her emotions of excitement was just so cute and thrilling.
I can't believe I'm really here!
Number 2. The second part was after she brought out a pin from her hair to go help open the castle door. Who else is in love with Poppy? 2 times Maxim used his roquification ray in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one happened after he got so angry because his card wasn't working earlier, so he dealt with the manager by mutating him into a cockroach. Number 2. The second one was when he turned Gru Jr. into a little roach in order to rub his progress on Gru's face.
Let my son go!
2 new powers the Minions unlocked in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. After this particular Minion shot Jerry with his candy ray, after Jerry swallowed it, he got to discover that he has the ability to glow in the dark. Number 2. The second one happened when this particular Minion ran into the transformation machine, which turned him into a magical unicorn that can vomit rainbow. 3 Best ultimate attack on Maxim in Despicable Me 4. The first attack was displayed by Mel, when he used his eyes laser to melt down the butter in order to slow down Maxim. Number 2. Gus used his B-Crew to give Maxim a sting of his life. Number 3. Jerry then landed on him with a gold rush.
Anti-busted!
2 Gru Jr. saddest moments in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one happened when Maxim Lamal captured him in front of his daddy, which made Gru Jr. cry in pain and fear.
Oh, he loves his new daddy!
Number 2. The last one happened at the ending scene, when Gru Jr. finally embraced Gru as his daddy with love. This scene gave me butterflies.
Aww. boys.
2 times Gru Jr. pissed off Maxim Lamal in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one happened after he kidnapped Gru Jr. Not so long Gru Jr. intentionally started peeing on his car controls, which pissed Maxim off.
Valentina, bring me the rotification ring.
Number 2. The second one took place when Maxim wanted to kill Gru so bad by stepping on his fingers continuously. Not so long Gru Jr. gained consciousness and attacked Maxim. 2 times Gru almost died. Number 1. The first one happened when he was literally mocking Maxim Lamal. Out of anger, Maxim rushed and then scratched him. If not the AVL, Gru head would have fell off like the trophy. Number 2. The second one happened at the ending scene. Without remorse, Maxim was ready to kill Gru, as he was continuously stepping on Gru fingers. Not until Gru Jr. got angry and then distracted Maxim. 2 times Poppy got scared in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. The first one took place when Poppy realized the fact that the old lady has already come for her honey badger. Without hesitation, she ran away. Number 2. The second one was during the chase scene, when the old lady was willing to kill them. Out of fear, Poppy jumped over a cliff that could cost her life, but Gru saved her. 2 times the minions got sus in Despicable Me 4. The first one took place after this particular minion got a work beat call from Silas. We can spot him kiss a bull out of excitement. Isn't that gay? The second part was when this minion wore this X-ray googles that can see through people cloth. 2 times past villains appeared in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. During Gru and Maxim presentation, you can spot the Vicious Six made a great cameo appearance. They are the villains that made up Minions: The Rise of Gru. Number 2. It turned out to be that the song was so catchy because even Vector himself was literally vibing to it after making a sneaky appearance. 2 Agnes cutest moments in Despicable Me 4. The first one took place when the old lady came looking for Gru. Agnes' response and reacting was everything.
Well, you look strange to me.
The second one took place when she first saw her pet after a very long time. The drama and petting was just so cute.
Okay, play dead.
5 times the Mega Minions failed individually in Despicable Me 4. The first minion that messed up was Dave. He failed because his boomerang reversed back and then hit the civilian he was trying to save, leaving the criminal off guard. The second minion was Gus. Gus failed because instead of him saving the man from falling from the skyscraper, he decided to do the man work, leaving him on hold. The third minion is Mel. Well, he actually did his job perfectly by saving the old lady cat, but after the kiss, he became useless. The fourth minion that failed is Tim. He was just so close from saving them from a crash, but he failed because he couldn't control his powers. The last minion that failed is Jerry. At a point he helped by swallowing the bomb and defusing it, but he later destroyed everywhere by letting the explosion out. 2 Poppy coldest moments in Despicable Me 4. Number 1 is Gru first met Poppy for the very first time. He was clearly forcing Edith to be her friend, but how Poppy snubbed her was just so cold. Number 2, the second one was when he dropped Edith to school, just for him to notice that Poppy was giving him the crazy vibe that says, "I know your secret." 2 Minions' funniest moments in Despicable Me 4. Number 1, clearly the first one began after Carl got pissed off because of the Minions' shenanigans, so he decided to address the case with a last warning speech. Not so long the Minions threw a pie on his face as if they understood nothing. Number 2, the second one took place when Silas concluded that he needed contestant for his new project. The way the Minions backed off in uniform was just so funny.